Let's get it. After the unexpected double elimination of Princess P. Robbed and Sunshine Bear, the game has officially split into sides. The majority alliance is Grumpy Bear, who's the leader now. Let's go! Darnell, Matt, and Shaggy, the biggest group by far. The last duo in the game is Rouge the Bat and Jewel Sparkles, and they are a huge threat. And then the solo players are Lightbulb and Oswald, who are just competing alone and stuck in the middle. Grumpy Bear stands on a hill looking down at everyone, saying 4 versus 2 versus 2. He smirks, saying, "Yeah, I'm running this." Darnell walks up beside him, saying, "So who's next?" Grumpy Bear doesn't hesitate, saying the duo. Rouge and Jewel talk. Oh god, why does it have a heart? Oh god. Rouge crosses her arms away from the others. She says, "We're the next target." Jewel nods, saying, "Obviously." Rouge looks towards the others, saying, "We need numbers." So they go ask Oswald and Lightbulb to vote with them. Dang it. Rouge says, "You're on the bottom of that alliance." Jewel says, "Once we're gone, you're next." Oswald thinks carefully. Lightbulb gasps, saying, "Wait, that's true." Meanwhile, back at camp, Grumpy Bear's also thinking, saying those two solos. He looks at Lightbulb and Oswald, saying they're the swing votes. Counter strategy, Grumpy calls over Darnell, Matt, and Shaggy. Grumpy Bear says, "We won't split this time. We go all in." And the targets are Rouge and Jewel Sparkles. Darnell's input: take out Rouge, she's the bigger threat. Yeah! W Darnell, bro. I agree. Get Rouge out. She's too strategic for her own good. She's too sly. She's literally Swiper the Fox, but female, bruh. Matt nods, saying agreed. Yep, I agree with him too. Shaky says, yeah, that sounds about right. Shaky, you fat shamed Rouge last episode. I want to hear it from you. And I'm mad at you specifically, because you said this was your kind of challenge, and you literally let Lightbulb beat you in the burger challenge. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lightbulb pacing, saying, "This is so stressful. Do I go with the power or the underdogs?" She looks at Oswald, saying, "What do we do?" Oswald stays calm, saying, "We choose what gets us further." Grumpy Bear pats his pocket and his swap token's still unused, saying, "If anything goes wrong, I've got backup." So, for today's challenge, oh, you can use, dang it, birdseed, a cage, threatening, and let's see. Bribing it. No powers allowed. That is cheating. And then the person who successfully pulls the chicken next to them is safe from elimination tonight, while everyone else is UFE. Only one person can get immunity each night now. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me. The 8 arrive at a fenced field, and in the middle is a
single, very judgmental chicken. Okay?
Garfield squints at the chicken, saying, "Yeah, that thing's not cooperating with any of you." Shadow says, "Convince the chicken to stand beside you. You can use items like birdseed, a cage, bribes, and even threats. No powers are allowed. First person to get the chicken beside them wins immunity." Lightbulb says, "Can I be friended?" Of course. Shadow says, "If it works." The challenge begins. And the chicken just stands there menacingly, staring, judging. Grumpy Bear, oh god, he walks up confidently saying, "Get over here!" The chicken walks away, saying, "Seriously?" She kneels down calmly saying, "Come here, sweetie." Oh nah, this ain't gonna work. The chicken tilts his head, then walks to the other direction. Rue says, "Oh, it's one of those." Yeah, flirting is not gonna work in this. Jewel sparkles. She pulls out shiny jewelry saying, "Look at this." The chicken pecks the jewelry, then walks away, saying, "Rude." Shaggy pulls out a sandwich saying, like, "Do you want some?" The chicken immediately runs towards him. Shaggy, Shaggy, I'm surprised you didn't eat the chicken. He says, wait, hey. It steals the sandwich and runs off. So this chicken is a thief. This chicken should have gotten eaten. Darnell tries imitation. He says, get over here or else. The chicken flaps aggressively at him. What did my boy do? Darnell says, alright, chill. Darnell, I love you so much, bro. You are my favorite character in Pico School, bro. Matt, he stands still, arms crossed, saying, come to me. The chicken does not care. Oswald tries carefully placing Betsy. He says, let's do this the smart way. The chicken starts getting closer. Lightbulb says she's talking to it like a friend. Lightbulb says, hi chicken, what's your name? The chicken just blinks. Lightbulb says, I'm gonna call you Nugget. Kindergarten mentioned? Grumpy Bear pulls Darnell aside saying, we cannot let Rouge win. Darnell nods saying, or Jewel. They both glance over, the duo still trying together. Rouge says, we'll corner it. Jewel says, got it. They slowly close in. The chicken panics and runs saying, nope. The chicken suddenly runs through everyone. Shaggy trips. Darnell chases it. Lightbulb chases Darnell. Matt just stands there annoyed. Garfield is laughing, saying, best challenge yet. And the chicken follows the seed step by step. Closer. Lightbulb's random look. She suddenly sits down, saying, Nugget, I believe in you. The chicken stops, looks at her. The chicken walks past Oswald's birdseed, past Rouge, and next to... Lightbulb won again? Are you serious? Lightbulb got the most insane plot armor I've ever seen in my life. This girl got immunity like 3 times in a row. This girl got aura. It's because she got eliminated 4th in II. So, this is where her aura's coming from. Lightbulb says, I won again. She hugs the chicken, saying, Nugget, you're my best friend. Grumpy Bear is stunned, saying, you've got to be kidding me. Rouge narrows her eyes, saying, that was luck. Oswald sighs, saying, so close. You're good, Oswald. You were doing good. Everyone's up for elimination except for Lightbulb. He still has the swap token. He says no more games. And then you already know what I gotta do. I didn't mean to type in that F right there. Let me get my paper so I can write it down real quick. Where's my... Here it is. Let me write this down so I don't forget. Alright. The final 8 gather once again. Shadow is at the front. Garfield is petting the chicken, saying, honestly, give it the million. What? We're not gonna give $1 million to the chicken. Bruh. Lightbulb says, this is Nugget. Nugget won me immunity. Shadow says, yes, she's safe. Lightbulb waves happily. And then... these are the 7 at risk. Honestly, I hope Rouge gets eliminated today. Alright. Grumpy Bear says, we vote Rouge, end of story. Matt nods, saying, logical. Darnell smirks, saying, let's finally break that duo. Shaggy hesitates. Don't tell me Shaggy gonna betray them. Oh no! Shaggy, what are you doing? Don't do this, man. Don't do this. He says, like, yeah. I really hope he don't flip. I really hope he don't flip, bro. Please. You literally fat shamed Rouge last episode. You shouldn't even care about her. Rouge says we need Oswald. Jules says now. They pull Oswald in. Rouge says you're next after us. Jules says you know that. Oswald thinks if I flip this, the power shifts. From afar, he sees them talking. His eyes narrow, saying, oh no you don't. Grumpy Bear slowly reaches into his pocket and he gets the swap token. And he says, time to lock this in. Grumpy uses the token. Oh, he's playing this game like a fiddle, bro. Oswald's vote is now swapped to match Grumpy Bear's vote. Oh, Oswald, you cooked. Shadow steps forward. First safe is Matt. Jewel ain't first or second this time? Dang. Matt says, as expected, Matt gonna make it to the final five, y'all. Second safe is Darnell. Let's go! Yeah! He gonna make it to the final five, too. Trust. He says too easy. Third safe is Shaggy. Shaggy says, like, thank goodness. All three of the rejoiners are safe for another day. That's crazy. Fourth safe is Jules Sparkles. She exhales, saying, okay. Rouge looks surprised. The final three is Grumpy Bear, Rouge, and Oswald. Oswald's eyes widen, saying, what? Fifth safe is Grumpy Bear. Let's go! He catches the cookie, saying predictable. The final two is Rouge for once and Oswald. oh shoot. Rouge is confused, saying this doesn't add up. Oswald is panicking, saying wait, I didn't. The final cookie. Oh, I really hope Rouge gets eliminated here. If Oswald gets eliminated this early, I'm gonna be so sad. Shadow pauses. Safe is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Let's go! Bye, Rouge. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya. And now, Jules Sparkles is the last female character standing in this season besides Lightbulb. Lightbulb and Jewel are the only two females left. Let's get it. He gasps, saying, what? And Rouge the Bat is eliminated. The room goes dead silent. Jules says Rouge. Lightbulb says what just happened. Rouge slowly turns and looks directly at Grumpy Bear, saying you did something. Grumpy Bear shrugs, saying prove it. Boom! Rouge is launched out of the cannon. Rouge, do not go to North Korea. They will beat you up. Aftermath. The last duo is broken. Jewel is now alone. Oswald is confused. Grumpy Bear's move was perfect. Grumpy Bear says swap token. Oh, we get our first confessional this season? Let's go! He says best move in the game. And then these 7 remain. So Jewel and Lightbulb are the last 2 females standing in this game. And there's 5 boys left and 2 girls. I like this. This might be my favorite Final 7 right here. This was way better than Season 1's Final 7. Their Final 7 was a mess, bro. Frost got eliminated 8th. And then the Final 7 was trash. It was Pearl Man was the only good one besides Garfield, and then there was Shadow and Four and Dog Man, and then Charcoal Cookie, and then it was just a mess. But this Final Seven is way better. Jules stands alone now. She clenches her fist, saying, "You're gonna regret that." Grumpy Bear smirks. Oh, what? Yeah, Jewel about to get her villain arc going on now. She gonna get her revenge arc. Good luck avenging your girl, bruh. Doomed Yuri.